बन गई है सामंथा प्रभु और वरुण धवन की जोड़ी। भाई ये दोनों आने वाले हैं आने वाली नई फिल्म सीटाडेल हनी बनी में। भाई आपको बता दे कि ये हॉलीवुड फिल्म सीटाडेल का हिंदी अडेप्टेशन है। भाई इसकी स्क्रिप्ट में चेंजेस तो है, लेकिन कहीं न कहीं इसकी कहानी हॉलीवुड की फिल्म सीटाडेल से ही जुड़ी हुई है। आप तो जानते ही हैं कि हॉलीवुड फिल्म में प्रियंका चोपड़ा इस फिल्म में अपना जलवा दिखा चुकी है, जिसके बाद अब इंडिया में भी ये फिल्म बहुत जल्द रिलीज होने वाली है। ऐसे में आज मुंबई में हुआ इसका ट्रेलर लॉन्च, जहां नजर आई इस फिल्म की पूरी कास्ट, जैसे कि वरुण धवन, सामंथा प्रभु, राज और टीके। इसके अलावा सीता मेमन और कई और फिल्म से जुड़े लोग इस ट्रेलर लॉन्च पर बने खास मेहमान। भाई ये फिल्म का ट्रेलर तो काफी धमाकेदार है। ऐसे में सास बहू और बेटियां लेकर आया है इस ट्रेलर लॉन्च के सभी खास नजारे, वो भी सिर्फ आपके लिए। तो आइए देखते हैं कि यहाँ पर इस कास्ट ने अपनी फिल्म से जुड़ी क्या कुछ खास बातें की है।
I mean, a lot of things happen. I think actors, in most things that they do undergo some training. And we were under the Chhatra Chaya of Raj and DK and Sita. And honestly, for me, I was just following what Raj and DK were telling me to do. I've completely surrendered in this, very unlike the other processes of me doing films. So I hope that the audience likes it. I hope you guys like it. So this is very rewarding. To see this now over here and then everyone else watching it on YouTube or any other social media. But what I can remember is my initial conversations with Gaurav about this show and how we were going to make it. And it's been such a long road, but thank you for making it happen. So thank you, Amazon, for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Like Varun said, I think it's good people to surrender to Raj and DK. Their vision and their storytelling is, I think, every actor's dream to be part of their world, because it's definitely a unique world and it shows. I think it shows. It's incredible. It's been a long journey and we're very excited that we're finally here, very close to the release of our series, our baby. We put in a lot of work into this, so I'm really glad that all of you loved the trailer and the teaser as well. Looking forward.
Honestly, it's because of Family Man. When I saw Family Man 1 and 2, I saw Sam was in it as well. And I saw that show and it was a late night phone call with DK. He must have wondered why I'm calling him so late. And we just started discussing just action and how I've never done action. And what's the space of action I want to do. And I don't think he was supposed to tell me at that point, but he leaked it. He told me that they're doing something with the Russos. And I was like, you had me at Russos. I was like, what is this? Like Russos and Raj and DK. I was just like, my God, this is something global. This is going to be huge. And then I met Raj. And then Raj was like, this can happen, that can happen. We can do this with the character. And I was just like, the possibilities are endless. And in my heart, honestly, I was manifesting and hoping that Samantha will be the, actor they'll want with me in this. And I think I said it to you all before you all told me about her. I said, this can be Samantha, right?
Thank you.
I'd just seen Family Man 2 and I was a fan. And I was like, no, I was a fan when I saw Makhi, honestly.
Thank you.
So I think everything just came together. There's KK Sir in this, who I'm a huge fan of. There's Sikandar, who I'm so happy that we are sharing screen space for the first time. I've known him since he's bullied me when I was a child, so this is great. There's Saqib, who I'm very fond of. He's a dear friend. And so many other friends that I've made who are here, who I'm going to introduce you to very soon. So it's just a really, really special universe I think we've created.
I mean, from time immemorial, we're just used to, if there is a spy series or a film, it's always a male character at the center of it, doing all the cool action and saying all the cool dialogues and also saving the day, mostly. So I think that what sets this apart is the fact that I get to kick some ass as well. And it's fantastic. So I think that finally, with the series Citadel, and to be part of such a internationally connected spy world with connected stories with people like Priyanka Chopra and Matilda and doing some of the heavy lifting ourselves. It's just an amazing way to represent, finally, women of society correctly, maybe, because we do it all, don't we?
The women are definitely leading the way in the Citadel universe.
So yeah, we had to say yes. And then we met the Russo. We flew into LA to meet the Russo brothers and the team. And DK wore Iron Man's glove, and I wore the Thanos glove in their office. So first things first.
And we had a duel right there in their office.
So as to what kind of story to say, so we both couldn't agree. So we called Sita and said, what do we pitch them? So what was nice is that they were really, really keen for us to do what we do in our way, than tell us what to do. So they said, we love your voice and we love the style, and so whatever story you think is going to fit in the universe, go for it. And since then, it's been very collaborative, and it's a huge team. I'd like to say all the development team, the Amazon team, been very cooperative, and it's been an extremely long process. So finally, we are here.
That's why it took so long as well, because there are so many teams. But anyway, so yeah, when we went and met them, we actually were lucky enough to sit in their writer's room of the American Citadel, and it's great to get a glimpse into how they work. Like now it's like the Russo brothers and the writers and the director and executive producer, a lot of people sitting around the table reading a script, their version, their script, and breaking it down. And we're like, oh my God, we should get a bigger table for our writer's room. There's only like 2 or 3 of us sitting on a laptop and talking. So yeah, so we've learned a lot from that process by working with them.
So how does Bunny? So our series, it starts way before the first Citadel begins, because since the timelines, we are based in the 90s. So this is almost the way everything began, and how the future installments will play out. So it was starting afresh almost. We didn't have any reference to look up to, because obviously we're in the 90s, so we don't get all the crazy gadgets that are available today. But we had to rely a lot on the things that people did in the 90s. 90s also happens to be my favorite period of probably filmmaking and life, because I was at that age where I was running wild probably at that age. But yeah, so it was really, really fun. So Bunny, can I say anything? Yeah, so Bunny is an orphan.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. I'm sure you can.
Yeah. I don't know what I can say or no, because
Bunny is very much an orphan.
Yeah, he's an orphan, and KK sir, who plays Baba, obviously you can understand the relationship over there, is like a mentor figure for me, and that's how everything unfolds. And and then obviously me and Sam, there's a big Hindi film industry backdrop to our entire series, And like I said, I love the 90s because my father made so many films in the 90s, So I would always come up with suggestions and tell Rajan DK, why can't we use this song? Why can't we use, a song from Subhash Ghai's film? So we would always keep debating on the music and references of what my character would probably hear at that time. Or the kind of Mumbaiya, I think at that time, Bombaya tone that I would speak in. So I have like 2 ways I speak. One is the way how Agent Rahi speaks, and one is the way how Bunny speaks.
Abhi dono ko mix karo.
I think
they were just bullying me on set. This wasn't written. It wasn't written at all, and they just decided, okay, let's have some fun with her, and it actually found its way into the series. It wasn't written.
And it did here as well.
I get bullied a lot on set. Okay, I know it sounds really cool, like the future is female, but I mean, I'd like for it to be equal, like an equal playing ground maybe, like where intelligence, talent, strength decides your fate irrespective of gender. I think that would be an amazing place to be at. And I'm also very happy to be part of this world where that has already started to take center stage. And also just the opportunity to work with talent from across the world. The platform is already just becoming so much wider. The opportunities, everything seems like the future seems bright for everyone.
First of all, I'm really glad that I got to be part of the show. And when Raj and DK, when Raj and DK sir, we got on a call after the audition, when they told me that I'm going to be playing Priyanka Chopra as Nadia, I was really happy. I was thrilled to know that I would be playing her. Because I mean, Priyanka Chopra, she's an all-rounder. She acts, she dances, she sings. And even if I say I act, now I dance, I sing, I think it's a perfect match.
The future is
otherwise,
definitely female.
No, but actually, she's a very great inspiration. She is one of my favorite Bollywood and now also Hollywood heroines. And yes, I was really happy. And of course, my experience with my on-screen parents was. I had a lot of fun. First of all, I'm really lucky to have such good-looking on-screen parents. On my first show. And no, there were many things that I learned from them too. The way they express their emotions, the way they're so focused and disciplined, and the way they're so hardworking. But even after that, they managed to be funny, talkative, and humble too, so that's really nice. And I would like to add on, I learned so many things from Raj and DK sir too. The way they're so creative, the way they're so precise on everything. Like I remember one scene, I'm not gonna reveal it, but like even these...
Go on, woo!
But even the smallest detail, so much research you would do because this is based on the 90s. So yeah, and I really had a lot of fun playing games with them whenever they had time. Yeah, so and Sita ma'am would play this kind of, not whoever would not have playing, and all the lovely hugs DK sir gave me while shooting. And of course I miss all that. So yeah, I was a really incredible experience for my first one, and I'm really lucky that I got to work with this whole team. So yeah.
Kashvi sets it apart from every other thriller, as you guys have clearly seen. And secondly, Kashvi, I need to come to you to get training how to speak and answer like this, yeah? You've charmed the entire room. I mean...
Sikandar, you start with wearing a frock.
Sorry? I don't mind, brother. I don't mind. Most people are wearing frocks now.
Anyway,
all guys are wearing them.
We should also come.
My pants are so loose today, I was thinking maybe it's almost a frock. But hardly as beautiful as Kashvi. But I think it's really cool, yeah. I mean, how does it set it apart means you saw it. I mean, it doesn't look like anything I've seen before. I mean, everything, of course, is unique. But Raj and DK truly have some serious skill up their sleeves. I mean, it was great working with them. I mean, it's truly something special, yeah. You've seen the action, the way it's planned, the way they direct us on set, the way they're into it. They're just very clear about how they wanted to look. And they literally helped me. I mean, I remember there was a scene where I'm walking down and, Raj is so in tune in that way with the style, I was getting it a little wrong and he was like, Nini, he showed me how to hold the gun and move. You remember in Serbia? And DK is the same. It's just like, they make you look better, so it's going to be really good looking, that's for sure. Baaki aap log dekho aur batao kaise lagta hai.
But actually what I discovered, they have a very scientific process to things. They're science guys. Like, I've never worked with any director who must have scored very well in science, but these two have. Because I remember there was a scene in the climax, it's me and Saqib, and a car topples. So we are ready to go, all bloodied up, greased up and all, and suddenly DK comes like, nahi, ye gaadi ka angle galat hai. ये 35 डिग्रीज पे ऐसे होना चाहिए, इसका ये, क्योंकि फिजिक्स के हिसाब से ना ये ऐसा नहीं होता, ये ऐसा होता है. And all the side guys are like, हाँ साहब आप बोलो, पीछे करे आगे, मतलब किसी को समझ में नहीं. And I'm just astounded looking at him, and he literally changed the angle of the, and this works. I mean, I'm sure both of you all have done the background engineers,
used
right?
to be engineers in a previous life.
Both are engineers. So getting that into filmmaking is a very interesting mix. It's a lethal mix, I think. Especially when you're doing stunts, because they have some cheat codes which normal people don't know. There's a good 11 minute one hour.
Yeah. It's a very long 1 hour.
There's almost 11-minute one shot which me and Sam have done in the climax, which is relentless action. And I was like, how are we going to achieve this? How are we going to do this? And they're like, nee, this camera angle has to be like that. And they would keep retaking it because of a camera angle or because of a certain tilt that they wanted. And it's just amazing, because I've done action otherwise also now. But I've not seen this process. I've never seen science applied so much to action.
That the very first day, you give respect to the actors and say, "Pehle shot kya kare? Abhi अच्छे से बिठा के, AC लगा के we do." And Varun was like, "No, I want to jump fully into it." So very first day of shoot was action with him, and he was ulta. He was hung ulta. And he was there for like good 1 hour when we shot the whole scene. And we realized he was an action hero waiting to burst out. So the style and the whole action, we didn't have to do much in terms of, getting a stunt to replace them. And Samantha, we discovered her prowess in The Family Man season 2 when we realized that she can do her own action. So together, they suddenly became a lethal combo.
And I think Varun was telling the action director some MMA moves that he wanted
exactly.
to do.
I was just going to say that I was, by the end, I think it was the last sequence, and I think it was the 10th minute in that action sequence, and I was on the floor. I was like, this needs to end now. And Varun is telling the stunt, Yannick, the choreographer, I think in that 0.02 seconds, I can do another flip kick. I was like, kill me already. He wanted, even in that little, he was like, I can do a flip and I'll kick him and then I will go. Show off.
No, but I think we had. We've got. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the action sequence that even me and Saqib have done with the amount of dust you'll put in that sequence. So there are a lot of things I'll praise them for, but this is one thing I'll call them out. It was literally a spiral staircase like this with a free drop. मतलब if me or Saqib हमारा पैर ऐसे जाता, there was literally a 30 or 40 meter drop down, and you'll put a net.
Yeah, नीचे है, but
you'll put a net.
We are very
it's scary to fall.
It was scary. You'll did a blast. You'll put a net, 1-2 way, and I was like, God, why are we going so real? But that's what you realize when you shoot with Raj and DK. There's no studio setups coming. There's only going to be shooting in Thane, Bhayandar, Borivali, very real locations.
Real locations.
You've done that very well, Varun. You've put it very well.
Yeah. We were
very real location.
We were really looking forward कि ये Russos आए हैं, Amazon Prime Video है.
मैं तो ballot में भी गई यार.
हाँ वही हमको थोड़ा luxury मिलेगा, कुछ ऐसा मिलेगा. But भाई ऐसा कुछ नहीं मिला हम लोग को. बिल्कुल real locations में सबने shooting किया है.
No, there was a location where you guys ran.
Vehemently disagreeing with you.
तो I would say अब मेरे को लग रही है तू क्या security दे रहा है मेरे को लग रही है बोल इनको. And he would say, no sir, it looks secure.
But Varun, did you enjoy it or not?
I had a great time. It was like a wake up call for me, and honestly, hopefully a lot of, like you said, like a lot of people take notice of this, and right now I just feel that only the South Indians are taking notice of me and giving me great opportunities in action, which is true.
Yes, we love you.
Which is true. I think I started working with Raj and DK and Sam, and next I'm working with Atlee and Kirti. And Janvi is also kind of South Indian. She is. So I think hopefully that will lead the way for more other people in our industry to hopefully give me The reason I'm actually saying this is because during lockdown, I remember this actually started because during lockdown, I remember I met Aditya Chopra. We were playing, he was playing badminton, and I got to play badminton with him and Manish, and they were making Tiger during that time. And I asked him, I said, sir, why don't you, make an action film with like younger talent? Why can't you ever take me and cast me? And he's like, no, I want to give you only acting roles. I don't want to give you action. I kept pursuing him. And then he was like, see, listen, I can't do that because I can't give you that budget right now. You're not at that place where I can give you such a big budget. And then I kept thinking, and then I just messaged him and I asked him, sir, what is the budget? And he gave me a figure that this is the budget you need to make something big in action. And I remember when this opportunity came, I even asked even Amazon. They don't want me to say all this. But I said that what is the budget? Because I'm getting this knowledge from Aditya Chopra that itna chahiye to make something look really good in action. And I'm really grateful to Amazon and Raj and DK for giving us this platform, honestly, because that is needed sometimes to make something look big, to make actors look larger than life. So I'm really grateful that you all, put in that much strength and the science to make this look like it does.
But you can very well imagine as to how it was. We had a great time. Just how he just eases everything out for people. It was never like, oh my God, star aaya hai, we have to be a little this thing. He was the person who greeted for the first time, saying that I'm Varun. What did you do? He was interested in art. Okay, see, that's what happens when you take Varun's name. It sort of cracks up. So, he was just amazing whole team. But fun fact, I was actually scared of Sam initially before I got to know her. And then there was this weird ice-breaking situation that happened in Serbia, all thanks to Varun again. But yeah, and that's when I got to know that she's amazing as well. So I had a great time with this entire team. Especially Rajan DK, because as Varun also said that this is something that I manifested too. So yeah, looking forward to the show right now.
So basically, Samantha, he had an expression that you had in the series here, which is dar and surprise together.
Yes,
before meeting.
totally. In real life.
So yeah, with Varun, it was very organic actually. But the thing with Varun is he'll casually come to you and start speaking to you. And after a point, you realize that you're telling him all the secrets.
Which you
shouldn't know.
In the midway of the conversation, I realized why I'm telling all my secrets to him. And he casually, very charmingly will ask you everything. I hope it's a secret.
No, it's not. It's not.
So yeah, he took us to a film also in Serbia. He bought us popcorn. So yeah,
Kuch mat bolo. Sab kuch mat bolo.
Yeah.
He's a father now.
भाई ये कास्ट तो अपनी फिल्म के लिए बेहद ही एक्साइटेड है। अब देखना होगा कि ये फिल्म दर्शकों का दिल कैसे जीतती है। मुंबई से ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट।